The senior-most diplomat of US in India has spoken on some very important issues, from communal hate rhetoric in India during the election campaigns to objection raised by China regarding the US-India exercise at Auli. This US diplomat is the senior-most diplomat in India from US, and she's spoken on extremely critical issues which are very sensitive for India as well, whether it be on the communal hate rhetoric, which she has said this is something that India and US have perpetually spoken about, will continue to do so, or even she has spoken about the objection raised by China regarding the India-US exercise in Auli. For more on this, let's straight go to my colleague Maha Siddiqui, who has been reporting this. So Maha, a very, very important statements coming from one of the senior-most diplomats of US and India.
Yes, absolutely. And she's spoken on several issues. The most important here, and at a time when the election campaign is currently on in Gujarat, is with regards to the rhetoric that we are seeing verging on communal hate. This was a specific question asked to her, whether this issue finds mention in the conversations between India and the United States. So she said that the relationship between India and the US is such at this stage where it is comfortable enough for both sides to raise both easy and difficult subjects. So this clearly falls in the realms of difficult subjects that she was talking about, and she said that this issue is discussed perpetually and they will continue to raise issues of this nature with the Indian side. Apart from that, the other important issue, Sneha, which you have also mentioned, is with regards to Yudh Abhyas, the exercise that was being carried out, military exercise between India and the US militaries at Auli in Uttarakhand. Now, China, day before yesterday, raised an objection to that, saying it's a violation of the 1993 and the 1996 agreements between India and China, to maintain peace and stability on the LAC, to which India has already responded, saying that India does not require any sort of veto from China or any comment from China. This is an exercise that India carries out with the United States, and it is India's right to do so. Similarly, today, the Chargé d'Affaires, Elizabeth Jones, also said in pretty much similar terms that it's none of China's business what India and US conduct by the form of military exercises. In fact, she pointed out that India and US conduct the maximum number of military exercises that US has is with India, and that this is none of China's business to comment on an issue of this nature. Now, the exercise which is being carried out, Sneha, is about 53 kilometers away from the LAC. So it was surprising that an exercise that has been carried out in the past also, why China was raising an objection to that. But today, the US side also weighing in on that. And thirdly, another point that hasn't found mention of late is because it's not been referred to by the new US Biden administration, rather, about a possible trade deal with India, which was spoken about during President Donald Trump's time. She has pretty much made it clear that it's not on the table. She said that the trade has doubled between India and US over the last 7 years to $157 billion, and that so looking at the manner in which the trade is going up, nobody feels the need for a free trade agreement.